everyone. It is live with Bruce Gregori and at Jazz. Today I'm going to talk to you about some new things I'm working on, things that I think you can take advantage of. If you play music, if you're a solo artist, I encourage you to stick around. We have live chat today, so if you're out there, send me a message. I'll highlight some of the best ones. And I'm working on a new program, but before I start that, I got to give a big shout out to some of our sponsors today. Razor's Edge. Razor's Edge is a great company out in the West Coast. They make high definition cabinets for jazz players. And I put them to the test just a little while ago and asked them to make me a cabinet that I could use with my Claris uh, acoustic image head, which only weighs 6 pounds. But I wanted to be able to plug that cabinet into that head, or the head into the cabinet, as it were, and be able to use it as a separate cabinet when I didn't have the head attached. And I also gave them another guideline, which is it needed to be under 25 pounds. So they came through with the goods. You see on my screen the Razor's Edge cabinet. And there's a picture of the demo model. If you look over to the left of the screen, you can actually see the cabinet, how the head plugs into it. And there's a picture of the front of the cabinet. Now, that's the color scheme that we came up with. And there's going to be some others that they're going to see as well. But um, and there's a picture of how the actual head, the Claris head, looks in the cabinet. So I encourage you to give them a call, Razor's Edge, and they will walk you through kind of the pricing on that cabinet. I got to give one other shout out to Jeffrey Ding at Speak Friends Cable. Speak Friends Cable makes high definition cables, very Mogami like, with nitric ends. They are one of the best cables, and I'm powered up by those today. So Speak Friends, big shout out to them as well. Now, what I said was I'm working on a solo artist toolkit. So I really encourage you to think about this if you're a musician, if you're a solo artist, if you want to play music professionally, if you want to do live gigs, or even session work, and how to survive. You don't need to be a guitar player. You don't need to be a singer-songwriter. You can be a horn player. You can be a different kind of instrumentalist. You don't necessarily have to play guitar. So how can you get your hands around that? Well, as I said, I'm working on a toolkit. You can always, if you're interested, visit out my Patreon page. And this is my page where you can select a different level of membership. If you want to get early access to that program, $1 a month. If you want to have a little bit more content and have some personalized instruction, you can always ramp it up to the VIP level. But this Patreon page is patreon.com/Bruce Gregori, and you can certainly go out there, send me a message, and contribute to all the programs that I'm working. It gives you access to everything early. Now, as I said, I'm working on a lot of different programs, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Bruce Gregori, and hit the bell notification. The bell notification will let you know anytime I've done some activity, whether it's upload a video or stream. And the streams are going to be coming just about daily now, so make sure you look for them. Also, before I play anything or take any questions, if there's any comments and people actually on today, all of what you're seeing is being powered by my good friends at Ecamm. Now, Ecamm is a software that allows me to stream. So all the audio that you're hearing, the speaking, or later on my playing or guitar, and anything that is coming through to you is powered by Ecamm. All the overlays, everything that I'm doing. So they're a fantastic company to do and get your message across, particularly if you're on YouTube. So big shout out to Ecamm. So let's see if we got anybody out on the comments. And while I'm waiting, I think I'm going to play a tune. So you should be able to hear my guitar coming through. I'm going to switch over to this cam. So you should be able to hear guitar coming through now. Yeah. So let's see what we got over in the cam. We got oh yeah. So we got Cynthia out here. Cynthia is saying that the sound sounds amazing. All right. And you know, today I definitely got lucky. That's for sure. So big shout out to Cynthia for that one. So as I said, the solo artist toolkit, you got a little bit of piece of the playing there. There's a lot of different ways we can use technology. As I said today, being powered by Ecamm, sorry, there's many different ways that we can get audio, good clean audio, into streaming. So this isn't a pre-recorded video. I'm just doing this off the cuff. So what is it? What is the toolkit? Well, the toolkit is basically a module-based approach where I walk you through and teach you all the different tools and all the different worth of experience that I have as playing as a musician for umpteen years at this point, and mostly as a solo artist. Uh, Before there were loopers or technology or backing tracks, and just being able to navigate. And yeah, I love to play my jazz guitar and I love to play solo tunes, and blow over changes. And that's awesome. But sometimes the venue doesn't really work for that. So what do you do? And so how can you walk in and set up pretty much like I'm set up here? You don't really see too much more than what I would use. Yeah, I got all my studio gear, and you see my Razor's Edge gear in the back and my console and what have you. But Normally, when I'm walking into a gig, that's not necessarily the case. So that's a good feature. Tell you what, see if we have any more comments. If not, I'm gonna play another tune. So I'm gonna hop over to this cam, and I got a piece of audio set up just to give you an idea of some of the different kinds of audio that I might use if I was playing um, on a live session or a live gig in a venue. And there's a lot of different ways that I go about that are really not that difficult once you get your hands around them. They're very repeatable. So check this out. They should be hearing the audio coming through now, right? All right. So Solar by Miles Davis. So that's another piece of technology that I might use. And all of that audio, if you're interested in how all that works and how to wire that up and how to set that up, please send me a message. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. And I will see you next time.